So it's week 2 of the Citizens Police Academy. I already heard from Gwendolyn that they kept them there for quite some time because they did a tour and a lot of other exciting stuff. Let's see if she's ready to trade in her badge or if she's going to keep going.
Gwendolyn Morton with WBONTV.com, Richmond's very own, reporting from the Citizens Police Academy at Eastern Kentucky University.
This is Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero sugar, 0 calories, but max Pepsi taste. It's okay to get emotional. We know just how you feel.
Okay, Gwendolyn, so week 2 of the Citizens Police Academy. Are you ready to turn in your badge and quit yet?
Absolutely not, Marissa. This has been the most fascinating couple of weeks. It just keeps getting better, and I've looked at the schedule. I'm looking ahead to some other things that are going on in the future, and I can't wait. Every week seems like a new adventure. So we had a great night last night. It was kind of a 3-part night last night. We started with a tour of the DOCJT facility, and that is the police academy. And how that works is every police officer that is hired in the state of Kentucky is required to complete a 23-week program. And they come to Eastern Kentucky University. That's where DOCJT is. For 23 weeks, they go through the courses. They have physical requirements. They have tests. They have training. They've even got a model police station set up within the academy to show, what a roll call room looks like and how that works, and what a sally port is and how the sally port works, and where you put your weapons when you come into the sally port. They've got an incredible training facility there where for weights and a running track. It's really state of the art. It's amazing. EKU police, gosh, they do a lot more than I was familiar with. They cover a lot of ground. You think of them just being on campus, but that's not really the case. They have events, all the sporting events need to be policed. All of the sorority events, the fraternity events, all those need to be policed. And they do special details if we're having a dignitary coming in from out of state or, from Washington even. So the last component of last night was a kind of Q&A with District Judge Earl Neal, and talk about fascinating. You don't realize that the problems are as big as the problems are. Just for instance, yesterday, he gave us the morning count from the detention center yesterday. There were 403 people in the facility, and he gave me the number 171 is kind of what the capacity is. That's, over 200% capacity. People are sleeping all over, and it's a 90% about, he thought, rate of drugs of those 403 people. So there's a lot to being a district judge as far as, search warrants, DVOs. He said on Christmas Day last year, he wrote 24 DVOs. People get together and they can't get along and they start disagreeing about stuff, and that's where the DVOs come in. Also, juveniles. There's a big problem with juveniles as the drug epidemic reaches down into the high schools, and you really need to pay attention as parents. As a matter of fact, he was very, very strong about the fact that if you're not looking at your children's phones, you're being a bad parent. Great speakers last night, and I can't wait to see what's coming up in the future. We've still got a coroner visit. We've got to get to go see the detention center. We're going to take a tour there, and I still get to do my ride-alongs. And I'm going to get up with Judge Earl Neal and try to get some time on the bench with him to get an even more in-depth look at what he does on a daily basis. So stay tuned for that, because I think that'll be a really fascinating interview.
Looks like she's still got her enthusiasm from week 1. Let's stay tuned as the series continues. For WBON TV, I'm Marissa Hempel. Get the inside look every Tuesday when Gwendolyn goes to the Citizens Police Academy. Posted each week at WBONTV.com. We'll see if she gets her badge.